How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be working on some ceiling fans. We're cleaning our ceiling fans. If you get a fan, your ceiling fan, you got it on high and you really just don't feel the air coming off of it, the reason why is it's really dusty and dirty, even though I know you don't have any dust or dirt in your house. They just get dirty. I'm going to bring you up here and I'm going to show you how much dirt's on this fan. And we like to try to clean our fans at least once a year. So this one here is quite dirty. So give me that camera, Jewel, and I'll show them what we're looking at. So now if you look on the edge of this right here, this is your cutting edge for the air. Look at this. Look at how much dirt is on that. So they're pretty filthy dirty. They're really dirty. So Julie's going to get me a rag there.
And this fan is really high up there, so it's hard to get to.
This one's a hard one to get to.
I do have one of those brushes you just take over the blades, but it doesn't do a great job.
Well, it's not going to do it like this rag and this bucket of water is going to do.
So let me give you a rag here, some soapy water.
And we're just using, what are we using? What are you using?
Just Dawn dish liquid.
Just Dawn dish liquid and a little bit of soapy water. And I'm going to wipe just this one cutting edge right here. And I'm going to show you just how much dirt is on there. Look at that. That don't look like much, but that's a lot. That's enough to stop this fan from blowing air. Now you're going to have to rinse your rag out quite a few times on each blade, because these blades are really super dirty. And like I said, I mean, people think, well, I don't have that much dust in my house. Well, the dust is coming from outside, most of it, and we live on a gravel road, and if your door or windows are open at all, you're going to get that dust in your house. So I'm going to do a rough one over them, and then we're going to rinse these rag out, and we're going to do it again. They're just filthy dirty. You would be amazed at how much air we're going to get off of this fan once we get this thing cleaned up. So this is the second time of washing this thing down. You got to wash them a couple times to be able to get everything off of them. Okay, we went over them that one a couple times, and we're also going to do the two bedroom fans, and then we got two on the porch. We're just, while we're doing them, we might as well do them all right now. So now Julie has another thing here that she actually uses on
when I just need to go over them real quick. Okay, I picked up this ceiling fan brush for, of course, our ceiling fan is really high, so I have to use the extension on it. But it just goes over your blades. Well, let me show you, like this. And then I just take it back and forth, and that gets a lot of the dust off of them when I can't get up there to actually clean them with a rag. So this thing comes in pretty handy and has an extension pole on it.
So you can make it taller or shorter.
Or if you don't need it that tall, you can, lower it back down. But that one's really high up off the ground, so.
And that's a quickie fix.
Yeah, that's just to go over it real quick if it has a lot of dust and, we haven't had time to get up there and clean it, so. But that comes in handy.
All right, so let's turn the fan on.
Okay.
It's still just a little bit wet up there, but turn it on, it should dry it off.
We should feel a big difference in it.
Oh, I guarantee you're going to feel a big difference.
Okay. Because usually this thing blows some pretty good air, and we haven't been filling it.
No.
Oh, yeah. I can feel a huge difference already.
That's why I said, people don't realize how much air a fan will put off if you just clean the blades. All you got to do is clean them.
Oh, yeah. That's a big difference. Big difference.
It cuts the air.
Yeah.
So let's get into
And a lot of times we're just too lazy to do it too. So
that's what it is. You're just lazy. That's all.
Until we're not feeling any air, and then we're like, okay, it's time to clean the fan.
Yeah, that does.
Cute. I can feel it like way out here. Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
You guys got to clean them ceiling fans. Try it. Just try one fan. If it doesn't work, hey, there's something wrong. I did a video on a small fan that I had in my bedroom And I had it on the dresser, and I always pointed it towards me at nighttime when I would sleep. And I had it on one day, and I really didn't feel any air. And I said, you know what? I'm going to clean these blades and do it on video. And you would be surprised at how many people clean their fans because I did that on video. And they got so much more air off of their fans. But this is a tremendous difference. It's so big difference on that. So
oh, yeah, that feels good.
back to normal, huh?
Yeah, okay. Now we're going to go out on the porch and do those ones.
Okay. Now these fan blades are a little bit smaller, but being out here on the porch with the windows open, they do get a little dust on them.
Yeah, yeah.
And these little fans, they'll put off a lot of air also if them blades are clean.
Yeah. So these blades are kind of greasy from us cooking on our black stone out here. So I'm going to just put a little extra Dawn soap on them. Get some of that grease off of there. Oh yeah, that's better. It's coming off now. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty greasy. And these little fans really blow some air. It blows some good air. Believe it or not, as small as they are. Yeah, you can see, look at those.
They're really bad. But that was over by the cooker.
Oh yeah, look at that. That Dawn dish soap really makes a big difference. And then I'll have to go over it a couple of times.
Yeah, you got to get them edges too. Once you get all that done, get the edges removed.
Yeah, I'm just getting the biggest part off of it first.
Them cutting edges is what you...
Oh my goodness.
Look at how much air is coming off that thing.
I can't believe how dirty that thing was. Goodness gracious.
It doesn't hurt to do this
Of course, it's right over top of the black stone.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to do this at least once a year, I think. If you did it once a year, I think you'd be okay. If not twice, but at least once. These are them little screw-in fans. They just go in a regular light socket. You guys ever get the chance to get one of these, I would get it and put it in a light socket. They got a remote control, and they work great. Different.
Turn it over and let me look the back one more time.
They got different levels of speeds on your fan and your light. I think
they actually blow a lot of air. We were really surprised.
Yeah. I can leave some links in the description down below for these little fans if you guys want to give them a shot and try them out. I don't think you're going to go wrong, especially if you got it in a room to where you don't have a fan, a ceiling fan, or you don't have the bracket heavy enough to put a ceiling fan up. This thing here really blows nice air. So we will leave some links, Amazon links in there. Also for the cleaner that Julia used on the fan, that big brush. That's a good quick way to get the dust off of it real quick, but it's not the perfect way, but it will get some of it off, the brush. Yeah. The best way is by hand.
Yeah. Okay, let that
get this and put back up. So when you're wiping off your fans, try to inspect them. I have a loose blade right here. This blade will eventually fall out, them screws. So we're going to take a little tiny Phillips screwdriver and go ahead and snug this blade back up. But it's good to inspect them while you're cleaning them off. Check and make sure everything is tight on them. And they're a little hard to get to because they're not meant to be tightened with the globe on. So
you're just using a little stubby,
wee little tiny screwdriver. Get it up inside there, and I think I can get them tightened up pretty good. We wouldn't want to be laying in bed and that thing fall off of there and smack you in the head. Wouldn't be good. Wouldn't like it anyhow.
I don't know. Might knock some sense into you.
Maybe. But I doubt it. I'm too old to be knocked into anything. Okay. I think that's a lot nicer and tighter.
Check them all, which the other ones feel like.
I'm going to take that globe off.
Yeah, we're going to clean
and Julie's going to be able to go clean that globe. Okay, Julie got the globe cleaned, and I got the blades all tightened up, and it looks a whole lot better. And I'll tell you one thing, I guarantee it's going to blow a lot more air. Pull the string. On to the next one.
This one's a little harder to reach because it's over top of the bed, but we're still going to give it a go here. Kind of have to step on the bed to get this one. This one's not as dirty. It doesn't get used as much. Wonder if this globe comes off the same way. Ooh.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hand it to me.
So, I need to rinse my rag and wipe over that again. Okay, now if I can get this thing figured out how it goes back on. Oh. Took it down, but now I can't get it back in here.
Twist it.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a groove.
There is a groove.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got it. Nice and secure. Okay. A little tricky, but we got it. Alright. So this one has a remote, so let's turn it on and see. Oh yeah, that feels good. It's been so muggy. Yeah, that one feels nice. Like I said, that one wasn't quite as dirty as the rest of them, but you can still feel a big difference.
Well, why should you clean your ceiling fan? For one, the dirt on there is going to stop the air, so if you clean the dirt off, you're going to get more air.
It's going to work more efficiency. It won't have to work as hard to, you know.
Blow as much air.
Yeah.
So then you're saving money on your electric bill also.
And it makes them look nicer when they're clean.
And it don't really take that long. I mean,
No.
It didn't take us long. We cleaned every fan in the house.
Yeah, a few minutes.
So that's cleaning the ceiling fans. If anything, clean that fan and you'll feel a difference in the air and save yourself a little bit on your electric bill, hopefully. So I would like to tell everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Until next time.